In my previous blog and video, we focused on mental blocks as something that prohibits you from attaining the goals you want to achieve. Now, I want to share today with you some tips on appropriate goal setting. But firstly, maybe a reminder that it's so important to keep your vision in mind when you set your goals, to know where you are heading, what do you want to achieve. And then secondly, to do something and commit to something that really have value for you. Don't do it for someone else. Really do it because it has personal significance. When we talk about goal setting, we have an acronym called SMARTER. It stands for specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, timely, evaluated, and revised. Let's unpack this. A specific goal says exactly what you want to do. I want to exercise 5 days a week. Instead of, I want to exercise regularly. It's also measurable. It's not something that it is more or less. You state specifically, I want to exercise 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week. But in setting this, you also should not set yourself up for failure. Make sure that it's attainable. It is not realistic to say, I am going to run an hour every day. But perhaps to say, I am committing to be active for at least 30 minutes a day. And then to say that 30 minutes can be running or walking, high interval intensity training or swimming or even just stretching. Then make it relevant. It needs to have personal significance, as I mentioned. If you're not into weight loss, why do you want to say, I'm going to exercise to lose weight? What about the benefits for you in terms of maybe reducing anxiety or improving your sleep quality? Then make sure that you set it timely or bound to a specific time. Be specific again, not I want to exercise more by next week or a weekly increments. I want rather to be active every single day for the next 21 days. Also, in this journey towards your vision and executing your goal, make sure that you evaluate your progress. There, a tracker or a logbook is really very handy. You might think you're making progress by saying I'm exercising 5 days a week, but before you know, you've skipped more exercises. So review your logbook or your tracker regularly, perhaps weekly or monthly or even quarterly. And finally, revise your goals. A goal is not set in stone. Life happens, injuries happen. If you set out to run 5 times a week, but you sustain an injury, be prepared to revise your goal and say, I'll just be active, I will swim or I will do Pilates. When you set a goal in this smarter way, this is a first step to success.